Genesys, Tourney 2. Let's go!
Draw your last pathetic card so I can end this, Yugi.
My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba, but it does contain the unstoppable
Dueling Wave. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Glad to see every one of your shining, beautiful faces today, even though I don't see you, I see a camera. We have Genesys Tourney 2. Super excited to bring to you today because we know how sick Genesys Tourney 1 was. But before we get into that, I'd like to point out the Discord in the description down below. If you'd like to partake in future tournaments and just want to hang out with us, have some good gameplay, some Genesys, have a little Genesys community, right? We have constant tournaments. Basically twice a month we have a tournament. So if you'd like to join us, and we have other stuff too as well. It's not just Genesys, right? We have TCG, we have alternate stuff that we do. We have our own ban list. So, which is like an alt format that we mess around with. Anyway, before we waste more time, go down in the description down below, join us, and then enjoy the rest of this video. Real quick, just to get a primer on the tournament, how this is structured. You've got 20 different participants, split up into 5 different groups of 4 players each. You play everyone in your group once. The highest point scorers, the 8 highest point scorers in the group stage will advance to the top 8. And so what happened is, we're just going to skip through that fluff. We don't want to show you guys some random matchup of the 15th and the 18th seed playing each other. We've got the top 8 right here, and we're going to start with number 1, your boy, Dueling Wave. After the groups, number 1 seed with Monarchs. We've got number 2, Cyber Dragons, piloted by Eros McCausland. We've got number 3, Centurion, piloted by Drone. We've got Fire King Jurak, piloted by OG at the 4 slot. We've got LUNALIGHT at the 5th spot, piloted by Crimson Vault, the Discord GOAT, the best player in our Discord. We've got Crystal Beast, yes, Crystal Beast, piloted by Silence at the 6th spot. We've got Primate Odeon at number 7 by Vulpix, and we've got ONOMAT, piloted by JJ from Italia at the 8th spot. We've got these top matchups for you guys today, at least the ones that we were able to get replays of. So first things first, we've got the matchup of number 1, your boy Dueling Wave on Monarchs versus number 8, Jaden Jubel on the ONOMAT. Let's get into this. So first things first, we lead with the Goblinberg, but we have the Foolos, the stupidest card in the format, other than Droll, of course. We're going to draw some cards because our boy is going into it hardcore. So we'll draw another card. And here's another Z dude that, dude, this deck just summons a million XYZs. I don't even know. Dodo Warrior. This deck is so crazy. Imagine if, this is like an anime deck. Imagine if Dark Magician got this board. This becomes sick. Anyway, dude, this is better than Blue Eyes. Like low key, at least in Genesys. So we're going to do the Rongo Bongo stuff. I know you've seen this before. But instead, we're not going to make Rongo. We're going to make a board of interrupts. Interesting. I feel like Rongo would have won the game there, but maybe he couldn't have gone into it. I don't know. So we're going to lead with Tenacity. We have a bunch of cards in hand. We have to sequence this correctly, though. And we're going to do Caius. We're going to giant hand the Caius so that it negates so that there is no banish. We're going to activate Tessera to special summon. We're going to activate this effect to stop the effect of the Tessera. Then we're going to summon Idea effect. But the Sage negates. Read the cards, Dueling Wave. The entire tournament might be in jeopardy right now because of this huge misplay, this huge punt. They don't call them brick marks for nothing. Definitely could have played that a little bit better. Kind of embarrassed. Just scoop it up. Just scoop it up. Go to next game at that point. Anyway, game 2. We've got Monarchs leading off first. We've got Pantheism resolving. We got Monarchs Revolt. We've got some more effects going off. Tessera to the graveyard. Tessera summons Idea from the deck. We got Idea coming out, getting the Eidos. Eidos gets you additional tribute summon Tenacity to reveal and to search. Get the domain. We're going to do Eidos effect, get Pantheism back using Idea's effect. And we're going to search the Monarch of Perfection. We're going to get Erebus back, but no, the DD Crow in hand is live and it hits us really hard. Then we got the domain coming down. Domain effect, get Ether, summon Erebus. And then we're going to set the Monarch of Perfection, which is basically the standard end board for Monarchs. We've got the graveyard loaded, and we've got the domain up with the Perfection. We're going to hit them with Droll, the stupidest card in the whole format that should be banned. Well, 20 points. We're going to be able to break the lock using the K9, but because we were able to interrupt them enough, they weren't able to break the lock. We're going to Erebus them, summoning back our Eidos, shuffling back the K9. Eidos, get another Erebus. Now we're going to do the Eidos in the graveyard, summon Idea effect, summon Tessera effect, to be able to additional tribute summon Erebus one more time. just to clean up from here to get us to that all-important game 3, as Lithium would say. So we take out one of their cards from hand, and then Eidos effect, sure, that doesn't matter right now. And we're just going to surrender from there. Now we're in the all-important game 3, and we are going second. We've got Rongo ONOMAT going first here. 7th Ascension coming down, adding a 7th Tachyon to hand. 7th Tachyon revealing Masquerade. Masquerade adding a Jokel. And then we activate the field spell, Jokel effect, specialing Jokel effect to search. Now we're going to make Nash Knight, Zexal Field to attach one. Then we're going to do Chaos Xyz. We're going to do Masquerade, which is busted. We got the Rebellion Hope, but the Nib coming down from the opposite end. Huge against the Rongo Miniad deck, as we've talked about in previous videos. The 2 level 5s are not enough to get you anything else, because I think he spent all his rank 5s. We're going to lead with Tenacity, pitching the Tessera, specialing Tessera, Tenacity, Erebus effect to bring itself back for the Pantheism, Pantheism effect to banish to get the Master Plan back, Master Plan to pitch the Pantheism. We're going to do the Prime Monarch effect, Master Plan to target, get Zaborg, summons a Borg, pop the Lantern, Monarch's Revolt effect to be able to special summon Eidos. Eidos lets you additional tribute summon. Adia, additional tribute summon this turn. Summon Erebus, Erebus cleanup, Eidos summon, and then Adia summon. And then we're going to do a random from hand because we can clean up the rest from the field. We're going to grab Domain just to be able to give us a little bit more power to jump over all this stuff. Idea is able to take care of the Nib token, and we clean up from here with the OTK. And that's match 1. The 1 seed Monarchs beat Rongo Miniad ONOMAT to go to the semifinals. Now we've got on the other side of the bracket the 4-5 matchup, Fire Kings versus LUNALIGHT. Let's see who can pull this out. Game 1, we have LUNALIGHT coming down first. Oh, and we have tier limit cards in there. Ooh, that's a little bit sexy, huh? We're going to mill some cards off the top of the deck. Silverhound effect, Gold Leo from the deck. Ooh, Gold Leo effect, Serenade Dance effect to be able to summon Kaleido Chick. DD Crow to target the Martin. And then we're going to do some more effects. Wow, bring back Black Sheep to add Polymerization to hand, Polymerization, or Masquerade first. Then we're going to do Polymerization to summon Masquerade, or Perfume Dancer, not Masquerade. She searches Perfume. And then we're going to activate LUNALIGHT Perfume to be able to special summon Kaleido Chick to pitch another one to the graveyard, and summon back Kaleido Chick to send another one to the graveyard. And now we're going to return the Masquerade to hand, Polymerization, fuse into Liger Dancer. Oh my god, it is so over. Well, maybe. The Kaiju's in hand. Can we get a second Liger Dancer to just make this fully over? We got Kagasuchi to mill more. Nothing there. We do have the Doggeron. Nice. That's huge. Now can our... What's going on here? Tearlaman's Kashtira effect to mill 3. That does nothing at this point. Alkanix effect to pop wrong. Summon Ponix effect to search. I feel like Fire Kings are a little too hit in this format. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but just like the deck's not good enough. It sucks. Volcanics effect. This is a tough position, but we'll see. Maybe our boy OG can clean this up. It's still technically anyone's game. We got Kieran coming down. Scream again, milling more. He's got 4 cards in deck. Can we win by deck out? Come on. We have to be able to win by deck out. Pop the Scream. I don't know. Looks like the LUNALIGHT deck just doesn't have any grind game. I feel like if you clean this up, you just win. But we're going to nuke and then Scream to mill 3. Oh my god, is there a way to take out the top card from the deck? Oh, shuffle back. Oh no. Oh my god, of course. The tier limit names. You're going to hit 1 eventually, even though you're probably hunting 1. And that's negated, and it's looking like a tough position here for our boy OG. And then Ponix. And wow, life points reach 0. Usually someone just scoops. Now we got game 2 here of the 4-5 matchup. Can Fire Kings come back to take it to the game 3? Give us a real good showing here. We've got Garunix coming down, we popped the Doggeron with the island. Garunix coming down. Garunix send Barong, and then we're gonna do a Barong play, getting Kieran. And then let's see what we can do here. We've got Masquerade. I feel like this is such a tough position. What were they doing with Fire Kings in the testing to be so busted? To get 10 points on Ponix, 10 points on Kieran, 20 points on Ulcanix. That one's the craziest one. 20 points on Ulcanix. I feel like that's a worse card than Kieran or Ponix. But I don't know. What do I know? I don't play Fire Kings that often. This looks like a really tough position. We got Poly coming down. We got some effects. We got Kaleido Chick. We got go back to hand to summon again. Swap Frog anyone? I don't know. We got some Sheep coming on. We got Poly. We got Liger Dancer. Functionally Exodia. Can you beat Exodia? I don't think so. Can we beat Exodia? Scream, Tillman's Kashtira, Kashtira effect, Mill more. We got Grief. We got some effects going on, ladies and gentlemen. This is crazy. I feel like modern day Yu-Gi-Oh is just do stuff, and anything you do, doesn't matter if you just breathe a little, it adds you 2 cards to the hand, like a search, a recovery, this or that. It's absolutely crazy. And sadly, it's a 2-0 cleaning here in the 4-5 matchup. I feel like it might have just been a bad matchup, but hey, it is what it is. Let's go to the next matchup. So apparently, checking the other side of the bracket, the quarterfinals matches were lost, or we weren't able to get them. I don't know what exactly happened, but long story short, Centurion beat Crystal Beast, shocker, and then Cyber Dragon was able to beat Odeon. So let's continue from there. And now we got the matchup here on the semifinal side of the other side. We weren't able to get the quarterfinal matchups, but we got the semifinal matchup. Let's go. We got Centurion. We got Cyber Dragons. Who will win? Let's go. Let's take a look. So the starter, we're going to go with Primera down. Ooh, Primera. That's very nice. We're going to do the field spell. Field spell effect to place one in the zones. Then we're going to do a quick play effect. We're going to do Fuelos on that. We're going to summon Gargoyle from deck. We're going to give our opponent a draw, and we're going to hit them with the Mourner. Then we're going to lead with, we're going to go with the Oath. Oath to summon one from the Spell and Trap zone, and then we got coming down. We got, oh my god, so many effects. We got Cyber Dark Realm. We got Claw effect to search Chimera. And then we got Cybernetic Horizon coming down to Foolish 2, basically one from hand and one from extra deck. Then we're going to Foolish one from the deck. We're going to do the effect to be able to prevent from destruction. We're going to chain the Primera. Then we're going to make Snake Eyes Vengeance Dragon, which is really good in this matchup because you can then scale a dude, and it's just very hard to keep going. But we've got Natcher effect to target, targeting the Chimera. Chimera effect, pitching Poly to search Power Bond. Now, what are we going to do? Ooh, Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon. That's real nice. And then we're going to make Regulus Jormungandr and Cyber Dragon. Jormungandr Cyber Dragon to make Nova to make, oh no, we're not, but Nova. Ooh, we get Cyber Twin. Oh my god, this is absolutely crazy. How much damage is this? It's like probably 100,000 damage. And that's it. We're going on to the next game. Game 1 to Cyber Dragons, the number 2 seed, Eris McCausland. Here we are with the second game. Can Drone, or Natural Selector here, can we see him take game 2? Oh, we're letting them go first. Interesting. I feel like Cyber Dragon can make a pretty good board going first. I don't know. I guess you'll have to see what happens in the remainder of the tournament. Huh? So we've got Cybernetic Horizon coming down. We've got Cyber Dark Realm searched off the Claw. Cyber Dark Realm getting Chimera. And then we're going to do the Cyber Dark Realm to normal summon additionally, pitch the trap, search Power Bond. My god, how good is his hand to be able to pitch the trap? We're going to do Cyber Dark Worm effect to be able to search. Oh, we get back the trap. Got it. Then we got Natcher. We get Cyber Dragon. Sorry, that was hers. Then we're going to Power Bond going first. I think that is the biggest indicator of crazy Yu-Gi-Oh! In 2025 when we're Power Bonding going first. Now we're going to make Natcher to summon back Jormungandr. We made Infinity. We're in there right now, baby. We're going to set 2 cards. Is this enough to get us through? I don't know, but we do have the Kaiju to answer the Infinity. Now we're going to do Primera effect, and then we're going to activate the field spell effect, pitch Dark Ruler, Cosmic, Cyclone is huge. We're going to make Gargoyle effect, or nothing, actually just crash the Gargoyle. That's such a rough position to be in, but we'll see. That Cosmic Cyclone really was clutch to really stop the opponent there. But it did look like it was over for Cyber Dragon real quick, and so quickly you're able to change the momentum. We're going to hit with Gamma Seal. We're going to hit with our boy Regulus, and now we have a negate and those hand traps. Wow. Hand traps are just beautiful. They just like cause you to lose. And Cybernetic Overflow to pop the remaining 2 cards that he's able to do anything with, and that's all she wrote. We have Eris McCausland and Cyber Dragons in the finals. Let's go. Congrats to Eris. Now back to Edo Pro, and we have the other semifinal matchup between the number 1 seed, your boy Dueling Wave Monarchs, and the number 4 seed, the GOAT of the Discord, Crimson Volt, the man that dominated and terrorized everybody for years with Tier Laments. Let's go. Let's see who can win this. 1 versus 4, LUNALIGHT Monarch. Who can win? Let's go. So we've got Monarchs Revolt coming down, pitching the Tessera effect to special summon Idea from the deck. Idea to summon Eidos effect to additional tribute summon. We're going to Erebus effect, Eidos effect to shuffle 1 away. and to also pitch 2 to the graveyard. We've got Eidos to search, and then we're going to banish the Pantheism, Tenacity effect to add the Monarchic Perfection. We've got Domain to Erebus again, so we're going to take another card away from the hand, and we're going to set Monarchic Perfection, and our opponent can go. And this is probably the most frustrating part about playing Monarchs, that it's just a lot of games end like this, but it is what it is. Side or main deck some Cosmic Cyclones if you don't like Domain. Now we've got game 2 here. Hopefully let take it to a game 3 so that we could see some suspense, baby, in this tournament, but we'll see what happens. LUNALIGHT, let's go. LUNALIGHT on the draw, going first. We're going to go Masquerade effect, pitching a Silver Hunt to the graveyard to summon Gold Leo from the deck. That is crazy. I did not know it could do that. That is amazing. We're going to Droll here. Droll, stupidest, lamest, dumbest card. I would use much more harsher words, but I'm being nice today, and I don't want to go too ham. Droll, stupid card. Konami, hit, Droll, you. Anyway, let's keep going. With the Droll cooking so hard, we're just going to go with the Herald of the Abyss. Then we're going to send the Kagasuchi to graveyard because I think he has a protection effect, and we're just going to ignore that because Herald of the Abyss. That was 4 Liger Dancer, but Droll just carries. Idea, Eidos effect, Ether, Eidos. We're going to special summon and pitch 2, and then we're going to Ether and Eidos effect, and we're going to search, and Pantheism to search more, and Tenacity, and what are we going to get? Oh, we got Domain. What does that mean? Domain lock, Domain effect, summon Erebus, mill 2 to shuffle 1 back. The only scary card that we saw. We're going to do Prime effect, Master Plan, target the Dark, Caius, additional tribute summon, banish, and we're going to clean it up from here. Monarchs, baby, unbelievable. Your boy Dueling Wave's in the finals. Let's go. We're here in the finals. We got number 1 seed Dueling Wave on Monarchs. We've got number 2 seed Eris McCausland on Cyber Dragons. Is this 2015? What is going on right now? Anyway, here's game 1 of the championship, of the finals. Who will win? If you see my hand, it's looking rough. But let's go. Let's see what happens, baby. We've got 5 sets in Monarchs. This is 2025 Yu-Gi-Oh! In Genesis. Baby, what is going to happen right here? At least we played around Droll, technically, right? When you don't play, you played around Droll, right? And then they can't use it for anything because I don't think they even have discards. Baby, so we got Chimera pitch. We're going to summon. We're going to search the Cyber Dark Worm. Summon Cyber Dark Worm. Eternity Dragon to protect. Power Bond for 1 million. We're going to target every single face down. And that's all she wrote because I didn't want to reveal the goo. So let's hope this game 2 goes a little bit smoother because it'd be really, really sad to just go out with a whimper and have every game be 2-0. Can we force them to a game 3? This time I let him go first because I just assumed he would side in a bunch of going second stuff, which kind of I guess he did. The Cosmic Cyclone could have did in my whole strategy. Probably he would have won had I gone first because Cosmic takes care of the Domain and then he just kills. Where going second and siding in the Mulch Armies, you're going to force them to make a sick board and then you're going to draw some cards and then be able to work through their board and hopefully they bricked on the going second cards. But he quite frankly, it's not the best board, but Regulus is still a negate. He's going to negate the Pantheism, which is huge. And then we're going to do the Pantheism effect to be able to pitch, to search the Revolt effect, pitching, summon, tribute for Ether, Tessera effect, Eidos effect, special idea from the deck, Foolish Sum, special summon, Eidos to search, idea to summon Tessera from the deck. Here's Pantheism. Stop me if you heard this one before. We're going to go with Eidos to additional tribute summon Erebus to shuffle away. We're going to take away this monster. And what's up, baby? Game 3 finals. Let's go. Game 3 of the finals. Monarchs, Cyber Dragons. I feel like a conductor doing this. Monarchs, Cyber Dragons. What the hell? Who would have seen this coming? Game 3. What the hell, Genesis? I'm telling you, if we take out Droll, this format would be sick. This raises so many questions. How good can this format get? What is that on the bed? Who knows? Stick around to the end if you want to find out. Well, I mean, this is almost the end. Let's get into this last game, bro. So, we've got Cyber Dragons leading off. Game 1, Cyber Emergency, Cyber. Honestly, I can't. My tongue just doesn't bend enough to be able to say Cyber that many times over and over and over in context of all of these different guys. So we're just going to watch this together, and I'm just going to comment about, I don't know, the Edo Pro background or something. Look at the cards just flying around. I feel like they could have done a better job right? Like, if you look at the different like, hexagonal, what's that supposed to mean? Is that supposed to reference links or something? I don't know. Guys, I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but we've got Infinity, we got Haste Frog, we got Patch to Make Big, we've got Regulus, we've got Cyber Dragon Eternity. Does that do anything on the field? I don't know. Can we even do anything here? We'll just go Master Plan. It does not get negated, so we're going to do Prime Monarch, Master Plan effect target, Haste Frog effect to negate. We have a guy on field, Adia effect, summon our boy, Test Run from the graveyard, from the deck, and then we're going to be able to get Master Plan back. See what I mean? It's just too much going too fast. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh is crazy. Effect, we're going to negate that. What can we do now? Now we got Monarch's Revolt, effect to pitch, and that gets negated. So we're just going to pass, and we're going to do Prime Monarch effect, Master Plan, target Infinity, forces the Infinity negate out, and then as soon as we hit main phase, guess what that means, big dog? They're coming down! Ether effect, Eidos effect. We're going to do DD Crow to chain to that. Fair enough. We're going to do the idea to summon on the deck and Sulligalare with the Aether. We got Infinity targeting the Ether, Sulligalare to steal the Infinity, so we have the negate, even though I don't think I can use it. Prime Monarch effect to do Master Plan to target yet again, and every time it has to bait it, which is kind of freaking hilarious. Master Plan being the check for Infinity is not on my bingo card of 2025 Genesis Yu-Gi-Oh, but here we are. We did it. I can't believe that just happened. I think, first of all props to Eris McCausland and Cyber Dragons. That was amazing. He piloted the deck so well, and I think in Game 3 here, if he just helmet negated like my first action, my second action, my third action, I think he wins. But he tried to play skillfully and tactfully, negating key things. And unfortunately, sometimes if you let too much stuff through nowadays, it's just over. So honestly, props. This was crazy. Can't believe Monarchs won. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We're the champions, baby. We're the champions. I hope you guys enjoy this. Anyone who loves Monarchs, post in the comments and let us know how you enjoyed this video. If you want to partake in future ones, let us know. We're down in the description down below. Remember, the Discord. That's all I really have for you guys today. I'm glad you guys came to watch, and you guys did enjoy. Please subscribe and like the video. Otherwise, the only thing left is to explain what that was. That's actually just a shark in a shirt. Look at this dude, bro. That looks fucking ridiculous. My God, it's a shark in a sweater. Anyway, guys, I will see ya, as always,